Today I am going to have a bit of a card making session, but this is card making with cards that have already been sent to me or members of my family, and I'm going to reuse them to make cards to send on to other members of my family and friends. So this is just a Christmas card that I really like the image of. Might come in a bit closer, let's see. Oh, wrong way. That was the right way. Numpty. Okay. Which I've literally just sliced the back off of. Same with this card. I'm going to keep the back because if you've seen my other videos you'll know that I use the backs of cards for making mini albums. So I keep those, and then these will go to make either birthday cards or Christmas cards or a get well card, whatever I need. Again, this is a really nice one. It's got a nice shape to it. Just picked out some interesting ones today to do something with. And this one, I really like the images on this one. So I'm just going to take off. Now I'm left with my bases to do something with. So I've got some a basic piece of ivory cardstock that I'm going to use, and that's going to be the base of my new card. I'm going to use this card, this lovely card, to go on the top of it. Now it's a little bit damaged in some areas, so obviously I don't want all of that. So I'm going to be matting this onto another piece of cardstock. This is another old card that I had, and I'm going to use this Sizzix embossing sheet. It's an Alterations, Tim Holtz Alterations embossing sheet. And I'm going to pop that through my Big Shot, and I'll just do that and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have embossed my piece of ivory cardstock that matches my base card, and I've cut down my image from the card, which has left me lots of little bits of extra card that I can you know, use as toppers and things. But anyway, with this I'm now going to use my corner chomper, and I want to use the 1/4 inch setting on it. I'm just going to take off the harsh edges of each piece of card. Make sure that's right. I'll do the same with the matte piece, just so that it kind of ties in with the embossed image that we've got. So that's nice and rounded, and I think we'll do the same with the 2 edges on the card. We'll do that one and that one. Okay. So now we're going to start to put this card together. So I want to just use my ATG gun. If you don't have a Sizzix Big Shot and you just, you know, you don't have any embossing folders, just use plain cardstock. But if you do tone on tone, it always looks really, it has a lovely finish to it. I'm just going to pop that. Like I say, you're reusing something that somebody else has given you. I think I'll pop that up on some dimensionals. use some bigger ones. So I use a few dimensionals just to give it a little bit of height. And I'm just going to centre that. Excuse my head for a moment. And then finally, just to give it a little bit of a, make it look a little bit more special, I'm going to pop some gold ribbon on the bottom of the card. So I'm just going to pop that down. Okay, I'm just snipping a little hole out of the spine of the card. I've got some double-sided gold ribbon here, and I will just use those ones. Tie a nice easy knot in there. Nothing too difficult to do. Okay, like that. And just tidy that up. And there you go, that's card number 1. Now how easy was that? I've literally just reused an image from a card that I was sent last year that I really liked. I didn't even have to put any bling on it, the bling was already on there. And I've just used this embossing folder, and you could use whatever embossing folders you've got, and if you haven't got any, then just use either a contrasting piece of card but you know, just let your imagination take you along. And then I'm just going to print a little sentiment in the middle, just says Merry Christmas or something like that, and that is card number 1 done.